Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Aussie Farming in the Philippines. Well, today's Tuesday, and we got to head into town soon, but young William, is going to make some ham. So Donnie sent me over some of this some time back, which is California ham cure. All the spices, look at that. California ham spices. So I said to him, let me know, because I've got some pork. I've got some pork for ham that I need to do. So he sent me over the recipe the other day. So I've got 5 kilos here in 2 lots. 5 kilos of ham to be made up. And that is just the California mix, salt, cure, brown sugar, and water. So I'll bring all that together, boil it all up, let it cool down, and then I inject it into the hams. Now, the hams to be injected, let me read my notes. So I've got 5 kilos of meat. 5 kilos of meat, baby. 5 kilos of meat, so 10% is to be injected into that. 10%, so what the meat weighs 5 kilograms, so that means I put 500 grams inside that. And that just gets injected. Now, I've had this one here for a while, but, however, I did see one time back when I was going to do something, probably a couple of years maybe before pandemic, is you can actually get a large pack one that you can pump up and syringe it, just like you're doing sheep and all that type of stuff, when you stick all the stuff down. But I had a look the other day and I couldn't find anything like that whatsoever. So I'm going to have to try another method. But there are larger ones than these. But anyway, it's the brine mix is 2.5 kilos of brine that I've got to make up. So with that 2.5 kilos of brine, then I'll add the sugar, the cure, the brown sugar, the California mix, heat that up like I said, let it cool down, and then I've got to inject 500 grams separately. I'll take that out, 500 grams of that to be injected into the meat. Then all the meat gets put into here and put into the refrigerator for days on end. So I'll be back at you guys. Let's get this all mixed up. Yeah. So it's 450 grams salt. It's a lot of salt because this is a big cure. It's a big cure, this one. Yep. Throw that one in. Yeah, done. She's going to say, where's all my salt gone? So, I don't know, dolls. Don't know. Right, cure number 1. Is it 90? 90. Right, cure number 1 is 90. So if I get my spoon, zero that, yes. Do another one of these. These last for many years, guys. Many years. Many years. Right, cure. Different from the bacon. Bacon only use a tiny bit, 2%. Okay. Sugar, 30-odd%. Okay. Open. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh. Come on. Oh, this is tight. Only the first time, skipper. Right, 32 grams. Oh, 31 point something. That'll do. Right, so mix this up and let it go. Right, so now to add 30 grams of the California mix. 30.8. Oh, close enough, William. You beauty. Okay, so I'll let this cool down. I read the instruction wrong. It was 35 per litre, so I had to add another bit of the California spices to that. Let's brought it to a nice colour. Right, so I'm going to leave that cool down for a couple of hours, and I'll be back, guys. Right, so that's all cooling down. It's 5 to 10. So, Donnie, mate, sorry. We're running into town, but very fast. So, all right, guys, so what's happening is we've got to run into town. I've got to drop Chick off, and then I'll go to City Hardware. I want to have a look at some things at City Hardware, then pick her up. I've got the coffee and the phones in my wallet. So, we're racing, guys. We'll catch us. Right, guys, I just dropped Chick off the City Hall. Now, I'm just going while she's there to City Hardware to check out the prices of a few odds and ends that I need. So, hopefully, there's so many vehicles here. Don't know what's happening. Don't know. Hello, mate. How are you? So busy in here. Wow. Here's a smaller one. Okay, that might be the ideal. That might be it. Right, well that worked out okay. So I looked at the sliding doors. We asked the guy who does our sliding doors in the family room, karaoke room bar, asked them to put a sliding door each end of the laundry and to close in along the sides. He wanted 30-something thousand, and I said, no, too much. We will check. So I just had a look at these sliding doors now. They've got the glass sliding doors, so it's double glass plus one screen as well, and they'll fit straight into the hole, and only 11,000 each. So the point is, if you're going to spend 30,000, I'd rather have the commercial ones that fit in, and instead of the ones that they make up, if you know what I mean. So I've got some good ideas. Right, go and see if Chick's ready. Let's go back to City Hall. Right, sit down and do the waiting game, guys. You do that a lot in the Philippines. While Chick's inside doing something, you have to sit back and wait. Now I know how these taxi drivers, when you hire them for the day, when they take you around to the malls and you go to the different shops and do all those type of things. Oh, here she is, look, they're bringing it now. Back at you in a minute, guys. Baby! Here's something I haven't seen for a while. The old Volkswagen Bug. I haven't seen one of those for years.
We do like that hunt.
Oh, great little machines they were. Great little machines. A friend of mine had one in Malaysia when I got posted to Malaysia back in the 80s. And it was left-hand drive converted to right-hand drive. But they still kept the little linkage up underneath the seat on my side, which would be now the left-hand side. And we were driving one day, and driving home from work one day, and oh shit, the accelerator's stuck. So we pulled over to the side, we had a look, the springs were all okay, everything was all right, off we go again, everything was good. And then all of a sudden it happened again. And finally worked it out that it was my foot on the carpet was pushing down the linkage. All I'd done was join the linkage across. So when it would go slow, I'd just put my foot down on the carpet, the bloody thing would take off. Fuck, it used to get cranky with me, I tell you. Very cranky. The old Volkswagen, I've seen them for years. Right, guys, well, it's 3:30 in the afternoon. No, sorry, 3 o'clock. So now I'm back into injecting the ham. So this is half a litre of mix to inject into the pork. And just keep putting it in everywhere I can. Just keep filling it up. Then it goes into the fridge and it will stay there for 22 days. 22 days it will stay there for. So look at getting one of those big injectors where I can just get... You know what I mean, love? You know what I mean? Right, that's half a litre, 500 grams in there, half a litre. So I'm going to cover that up and put it in the refrigerator outside, and that can stay there. Each day I'll just give it a turn and a rotate around. And I think we're going to have some beautiful ham. 22 days, guys. Let's just wait and see what happens. Right, so it's 4:45. I just checked on Chick outside. So I've just put a new controller on for the 12-volt system here. The other one just stopped and it wasn't charging the battery, but I know that this one's going okay. This one here, so I'm happy with it now. So it wasn't much, it was only about 1,200 or some bloody thing like that. So it works, and I'm happy with it. So I've connected this one up, and it's on and it's running, and it's not bad. It's lasted about 2 years. So they're only cheap bloody things, You know, but they do work. Hey, big boy. But they do work, that's the thing. They do the job. Ah, what a tiring day. So look at that pressure. Perfect. Alright guys, I'm going to get the animals fed in a minute. Just go get myself some cold water to drink. So I'll catch us all later on. Thanks for watching us today on the Aussie farm in the Philippines. It's got that ham put down, so that will work well. Got into town to check to see the lawyer, so that's all done. The animals are all going happy, and I don't think there's any rain this afternoon. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Catch us all later.